Right, Gary, let's take it right from the very word go. I mean, you had a relationship with Sean Brosnan, the director, before you began the film.
I always had this kind of father figure relationship with him. If I was out with Sean, we became friends. I was always kind of, I'd slow it down and make sure he's okay. And we've just always had this really great relationship, like family. It reminds me of Sean Penn, who I'm a long-time friend with, and Sean's got, you know, he's a brilliant mind. He has a great instrument. Has a dark side too, but kind of a this weird sabotage streak. Penn is kind of extremely successful, but he has a side to him that's destructive. Brosnan's got the same kind of qualities. He's extremely well read, he's extremely bright, and I think being so bright, he's a lot brighter than people think. He called me one day, said, I have this little short I'm going to do, I've got no money. He's just a big bag of potential, Sean Brosnan, and I think he finally, decided to make a little movie. He made the movie, it was wonderful. And he said to me, I think I'm going to make a feature. I'd like you to play the lead protagonist. It's a father-son story. I want you to play the father. But it was a different kind of role for me. It was very internal. I read it, and I really enjoyed the script. Off to New Orleans we went, and the rest is history.
No, it's actually based on a play. I mean, Playboy of the Western World. I mean, I had no idea going in there. It's got that sort of literary root.
Sean is so well read. He's a fucking encyclopedia of art, culture, music. The kid is brilliant, and so he had this idea. It was I wasn't familiar with Playboy of the Western World either, and I toyed over the fact, should I read it or should I not? And I decided not to. I was intrigued to just see the parallels. I still haven't read Playboy of the Western World. I'll probably read it on the plane going home.
Were you the first person Sean cast?
Apparently it was he wrote the role for me, so I was very flattered. But I guess I was the first guy in his brain for the project, and then he filled everyone in around me.
There's that whole side of the film that sort of he moves in some sort of Norse mythology as well, and costumes.
The logical thing would be the symbolism of a wolf. He was alone, but he was fighting for his pack, and someone had killed the alpha male, his brother, and now it was his turn to step up.
FrightFest is an all-inclusive festival. I mean, we don't just do horror films, we do fantasy, science fiction, and sort of brutal thrillers like My Father Died. I mean, are you surprised that like a genre audience has embraced it, or can you understand why they have?
Someone said to me that the greatest horror films that they've seen didn't seem like horror films. What is a horror film? It's like it's something that evokes horror. So if you have a film that has that, then I guess it's that genre, and I think Sean created that element.
It's the extreme imagery, I think, that's actually categorized it more for our area.
Sure.
We like that sort of visual, pushing to the limits, and I think he's actually done that really well here. I think that's one of the great qualities.
I think it's a great compliment if he's created a horror-type picture without a ghost and without birds hitting your window panes. If he's done it with a simple human story, then I think it's a great compliment to Sean.